And good evening and welcome in to the IcePlex here in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin for tonight's NIHL Game of the Week on the NIHL TV network powered by Stream Sports Midwest. Hello everyone, this is Eric Willowite with you. I will be bringing you the call for tonight's game. It's a 12U Girls American matchup between the visiting Wolverines and the host Vipers here on the NIHL Game of the Week, Sunday night. So let's talk about the standings for these two teams. Wolverines coming in second place, 11 games played. They're 6-1-4, good for 16 points, 38 goals scored, 20 against for a plus 18. The Vipers right behind them in the standings, tied for third, 11 games played, 5-3-3, 13 points, 22 goals scored on the season, 23 allowed for a -1. As far as the last games played for each of these teams, for the Wolverines, they last played Friday night. They were 4-3 winners at home over the Warhawks. And then the Vipers just played yesterday. They were 1-0 winners over the Chiefs. Home game here as well. Actually, that was Top Shelf Ice Arena. So the Vipers winning that one 1-0, and then back-to-back games. They're playing today as well, and the Wolverines played Friday night, so both teams fresh off a couple victories this weekend. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all of the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Missouri, Iowa, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play for the Northern Illinois Hockey League. NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, pee-wee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls divisions each season, as you're seeing now. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at nihl.info. All right, so we're waiting to get going here. Warm-ups are being completed, wrapped up, if you will. Wolverines will be in their road black uniforms with their purple and yellow trim. They got a neat logo now. And the Vipers with their home whites. One goalie listed on the roster for the Wolverines, and that would be Marley Viet. They didn't indicate a goalie for the Vipers, but I know they have one, so we'll get a check out for that there as they clear out the net of the pucks. Looks like number 87, Ryan Kelly, will be the goaltender for the Vipers. So Marley Viet and Ryan Kelly. All right, so we're getting ready to go here. From the IcePlex here in Pleasant Prairie, we're underway. The Wolverines will be going left to right and the Vipers right to left. Play inside Wolverines territory. They'll try and clear it out to center. That puck barely kept in. Nice keep there by Natalie Burnt. Then the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Wolverines look to punch it deeper into the zone, but it's thrown out to center, where it's going to be picked up by Ainsley Haas. Now Fox for the Vipers rings it off the far boards. That's going to go all the way down. That should be an icing call, and it is. Icing with 11:18 to go here in the opening period. 12-minute periods here in girls 12U. It'll be a face-off to the right of Ryan Kelly. Draw taken by the Wolverines, far point. That puck was deflected, did not get on Kelly on net, and goes over to the near corner. And then a keep-in attempt at the near point. Nicely done there by Amabel Zhang. And now behind the net they go. I don't have a 25. No, check that I do. They have their numbers sort of out of order here. McCoy Gurgle. Actually, she was and Olivia Tomei, the rosters. Yeah, these numbers are kind of all out of order here. They're not in numerical order, so we'll work through that. Wolverines pull it out below the goal line. And then it'll move out to center. Brought inside the zone. Stick handle. That shot goes wide. That was from Hazel Welty. As Welty battled a defender and was able to get a shot off, but it just went wide. Then a throwdown from the far point goes between the circles. Puck was possessed there by Charlotte Kuffel, and then she lost the handle. Puck goes out the center. Cross ice pass. It'll go into Vipers territory, but it's picked up by Ingrid Wright, who gets it out to center. And now carrying that puck down, Aubrey Knutson. Over to the near boards. Mettler had it for a moment. And now a race for the puck over by the far boards. A lot of neutral zone play going on right now. No one really getting a good look at either goaltender. And now here's Mettler. Mettler has it, swiped off the stick one time. Another attempt, and it was knocked out the center again by the Vipers, so they're good at getting the clear. And a keep in at the near point. That one's successful by Stapleton. That's a good hockey name. Now along the near boards they go. Deeper into Wolverines territory. And thrown over to the far boards, kept in, however. Flip shot never gets through, as that one went off a Wolverines defender and then pushed out into Vipers territory, where Matilda Yacombe will play it. Someone swiped at it for the Wolverines, but she continues on. A flip shot and a glove save made by Marley Veet, and Veet holds on for the faceoff. 8:05 remaining here in the opening period. Still scoreless. Sunday night NIHL game of the week. Usually we're doing Sunday morning games, breakfast with NIHL, but tonight we're doing dinner with NIHL. So grab a plate, fill it up, and watch some girls 12U hockey here on the NIHL TV network. Wolverines in their own zone. Oh, giveaway right out front, but Vipers were unable to get a piece of it at the moment. Now they have it, and then puck was lost. Over to the far boards they go. That's going to be played by Sienna Bay. Bay will push it forward. Bay, she's backhanding the puck all the way down, and that caused her teammate to be offsides. Not sure. It was almost like she caught it on her offhand, but she was carrying the puck up along the far boards and backhanding it all the way up was Bay. A little different. Face off outside the Viper zone along the far boards. Oh, and a backhander. That one just goes wide. That was off the stick of, let's see, I think that was Kuffel. So Charlotte Kuffel was able to drive to the net, and then she got a backhander off. It went wide of the near post. Face off to the right now of Ryan Kelly. Vipers win the draw. Backhanded up along the far boards, kept in at the far point. Flip shot towards the net, never gets through as McCoy Gurgle gets in front of that one. Nice spin move by Gurgle to avoid a defender and throws it up along the far boards. Vipers look to get it out the center. They will. Now picking up the loose change. The Vipers, they'll have to circle behind the net. Centering attempt goes between the circles up high. Good stick handling there by Simon. Taylor Simon throws it, goes wide of the far post. Over Gurgle throws it between the circles. Wolverines trying to get it out. And it eventually does get out to the neutral zone. Players whacking at that puck. And then chipped into the zone by Ingrid Wright. Wolverines will have to play it. Up along the far boards. Out to center. Here's McCoy Gurgle backtracking. Being pressured there by Kuffel. Gurgle gets there first, gets it out to center. Up ice to Simon, Taylor Simon. Loses the handle, Gurgle back with it. Cross ice pass. That's received there by Nora Schultz. Now Schultz over center ice. Wolverines regained possession, and they're going to go wide with it. Inside the zone, Stapleton fires a shot and a glove save made. Oh no, that's a goal. I thought Kelly had saved it, but it was actually a goal by Stapleton. So Hannah Stapleton with the tally. At 5:39 to go in the first period, a 1-0 lead for the Wolverines. So way to go, Hannah Stapleton opens the scoring for her team. And now let's see if the Vipers can respond. Mettler gets the puck back for the Wolverines, but Schultz gets it back for the Vipers and throws it up ice. Gianna Hafferkamp playing it, along with Schultz along those far boards. Out to Hafferkamp. Hafferkamp tried to flip it inside the zone, but it was picked off by the Wolverines. I think that was Stapleton again. They'll throw it up ice. That puck brought in offsides by the Vipers with 4:50 remaining in the opening period. A 1-0 lead for the visitors on the goal by Hannah Stapleton. Face-off will be along the far boards just outside the Wolverine zone. I'm not seeing so I have a 12 on the roster for the Vipers, but I think that's 11, and I think that is Hassenberg, Julia Hassenberg. She's listed as 12 on my roster, but I'm seeing an 11 with Hassenberg out there. So I'm going to go with that. Yeah, that's definitely, well, it says Hassenberg on the back, and I don't think there's more than one. So that's Julia Hassenberg, number 11, not number 12. Oh, A check there laid down by Evelyn Howard to knock Natalie Burnt off the puck. And now a battle in the Vipers zone, won by the Vipers. They'll throw it out to center. Oh, and a giveaway. Trying to carry that puck forward is Olivia Tomey. Now they'll play the puck along the far boards. Kept in. Quick flipper. Oh, it hit off the near post. Wow. What a shot there off the stick of Morgan Fox. She rifled that one, a wrister, and that went off the near post. That was ticketed to that side. But an inch or two here and there, and this could be a tie game. But the goalie's best friend, the pipe, helped out in that battle. Here's Fox carrying the puck up ice. Fox loses the handle. Vipers regain possession. And then it's going to be dumped in by Yacombe, Matilda Yacombe. Gathered up by the Wolverines. They'll play it along the far boards. Inside the zone they go. Throwing it up high between the circles. Vipers intercept. They'll look to go the other way. It's thrown all the way back down inside Wolverines territory. Picked off at center by the Vipers. Wynn gets it to Hassenberg. Hassenberg throws it in. Immediately thrown back out of the zone by the Wolverines. And it's going to be picked up by Gergel. And then missing connection with Hassenberg were the Vipers, but the Vipers will pursue it along the near boards, but it's thrown out once again by the Wolverines, have to be played by Ingrid Wright. Her backhand attempt was stolen. Oh, but then Gergel with a nice play on Kuffel to interrupt that rush. Otherwise, she could have been off to the races. Nice job defensively there by McCoy Gergel. Now Hassenberg. Hassenberg had the puck knocked off her stick, thrown back down low, however, and it'll be played by the Wolverines. Intercepted, however, Taylor Simon. Simon, a 2-on-1 battle, now two each aside there, and it's dug out by Hazel Welty. Thrown back up ice, kept in at the far point by Ingrid Wright. Wright throws it down low, ejected out to the neutral zone where Gergel has to play it, and it's picked off. Wolverines gain possession. Stapleton backhands it, but it's blocked there. I don't have a number 50 either. I'm going to have to check the name on 50 for the home team. Yeah, this roster is pretty jacked up for the Vipers. It's out of numerical order, and some players listed with different names. So I'll do the best I can, folks. Play inside Vipers territory. We're down to 34 seconds remaining. Here is Gergel. Gergel carrying it all the way over to the far boards, pushes it up ice, and it gets out to center. This could be a 2-on-1 for the Vipers as they have a shot here. Shot, that one goes wide of the crease. Good opportunity there for the Vipers to get the equalizer, but the shot went wide from Yacombe. And now playing it inside her own zone will be Leah Carpenter. 2 seconds, one. And that'll be the end of the first period. The only goal scored by Hannah Stapleton with 5:39 to go in the first. We have a 1-0 lead for the Wolverines. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games tomorrow night. The Calgary Flames are in Chicago, take on the Blackhawks. That's a 6:30 puck drop. The game will be on the NHL Network and the Chicago Sports Network. Also, Thursday, January 16th, the Hawks travel to Nashville to take on the Predators. 7 p.m. puck drop. Chicago Sports Network. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. Also, the Blackhawks want to let you know that their Little Blackhawks Learn to Play is a program created by the NHL to make hockey more accessible and to inspire boys and girls 4 to 9 years old to get in the game. The Blackhawks' goal is for the kids enrolled in this program to become part of the local hockey community and to develop fundamental skills that help them succeed on and off the ice. If you know kids who might be interested, you can find more details and register for winter or spring Little Blackhawks Learn to Play programming at NHL.com/Blackhawks/amateur/little-Blackhawks. And let's see, Hardy on the stream comments, the chat there. What rink is this at? This is at the IcePlex in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Vipers home rink. We're in the blue rink. Teams change sides, so the Wolverines will go right to left here in period 2, and the Vipers left to right. Vipers looking to get the equalizer. Oh, this could be a 2-on-1 here for the Wolverines right out of the gate. But then they kind of lost the handle at the blue line, did Piper Murphy, and that caused the offsides against the Wolverines. Inside the zone go the Vipers. Hassenberg tried to drop it back up high, but that was intercepted by the Wolverines. Then it's thrown back down low. It's going to be played by Morgan Fox. Hinchton throws it inside the Wolverine zone. All right, again, there's the number 50 for the Vipers. I'm going to try and catch a name because we don't have a 50 showing on the roster. I think that's Win. Yeah, it's listed as 75 on my roster, but I think that's Win. So I'm going to put a 50 down for 75. Hopefully those are the only two jerseys that are misidentified. Here comes the other way. Shot and a glove save off the shot from Piper Murphy. And making that save, Ryan Kelly. Face-off will be to the left of Ryan Kelly inside the Viper zone. Taking the draw for the Wolverines will be Ellie Cause. Cause wins the draw. Wolverines tried to backhand it towards the net, but the Vipers picked it off. And bringing it up ice will be Yacombe. Oh, Yacombe eludes a defender, fires a shot. It would have been wide anyways, but Marley Viet makes the glove save and holds on. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Viet. It'll be Yacombe against Cause in the circle. Vipers gain possession. Simon throws it towards the net. That one deflected. I think that was off of Powers. Thrown down low. Simon had it for a moment. Oh, and then Yacombe. That one trickled off of the crossbar. Boy, Vipers have been within inches of tying up this game, but the pipe and a crossbar, so the post and a crossbar doing battle with the Vipers right now to keep them off the board. Inside the zone, that one goes wide. Dug out there by Yacombe trying to center it. And it's thrown up ice. And Kuffel was surrounded by 3 defenders. And then dumped in the zone. So it's kind of amusing when you see Kuffel surrounded by Gurgle and Wynn, who are like half her size, but they were able to defend her off the puck there. So, oh, stolen away. Hassenberg had it for a moment. Wright keeps it in at the near point, dumps it down low, and that's going to be played by the Wolverines. It's deflected outside the zone by Hazel Welty. And is that going to go down for icing? Yes, it is. So we'll have an icing against the Wolverines. With 8:38 remaining, the Vipers have definitely had the better of the play here in the second period. And they are pushing the Wolverines to try and get that equalizer. Face off again to the left of Marley Viet. Goes behind the net. Up ice, the Wolverines kept in at the far point. Dumped down low by Hafferkamp. And it went off the side of the net. Now pinching was Carpenter to keep it inside the zone. Wolverines eventually able to get it out to center. Schultz will have to backtrack as the Wolverines are putting on pressure from behind. There's Avery Mettler. Now the Vipers get it out to center. That's going to be played, however, by Ainsley Haas. Haas will throw it inside Vipers territory. And then he'll stake out high. Picked off by the Wolverines. Flip shot that goes well high into the near corner. And then puck comes out to the neutral zone. Stapleton will play it. Hannah Stapleton with the only goal so far. Stapleton, flip shot behind the net. With 7:28 to go in period two. Out to center. Oh, good sweep check there by Sienna Bay. Otherwise, that could have been an offensive opportunity for the Vipers. Here's Hassenberg. Hassenberg brings it inside the zone. Hassenberg around a defender, shoots and it gets it between the wickets. And Hassenberg gets the equalizer, almost going coast to coast there. She took it up from center ice, and Hassenberg puts it in the net. With 7:07 to go here in the second period, we're all tied up at 1. So nice stick work there by Hassenberg to get around. She went far side, near side, and then put it between the pads of Marley Viet, and we're all tied up 1-1. Here in period number 2. And we get an offsides against the Vipers, so faceoff will come outside the zone along the far boards. Yacombe on the draw for the Vipers. And Murphy for the Wolverines. Wolverines won the draw. Up ice, Stapleton. Stapleton goes down. And now Yacombe has it. Yacombe battling a couple defenders. Puck stolen off her stick, however, by Piper Murphy. Up ice they go. That was Hanaishi. Lynn Hanaishi was trying to gain control of that puck. And now Hanaishi again drops it. Flip shot that goes wide of the near post. Off the stick. Oh, the Wolverines there. And now a keep in at the far point. Emma Balzan keeps it in. Play along the near boards. Vipers intercept. They're trying to get it out to the neutral zone, and able to do so is Morgan Fox. Someone on the stream calling for a Morgan Fox hat trick. So we'll see. We're halfway through the games, yet to tally, but you never know. Here's Hassenberg again, who has the lone goal for the Vipers. Pressuring down inside Wolverine zone. Fox with the keeper. Wolverines trying to gain possession. Good pressure being put on, however, by the Vipers to keep it inside the zone. Then it's eventually deflected out the center. Good battle on those far boards. Dug out. Shot! Oh, and that one's saved. Good save made by Ryan Kelly. Puck comes back out in front. Far point keep dumped down low. Intercepted by the Vipers, and they're eventually able to throw it out to center. That's going to have to be played by Evelyn Howard. Howard gets it up ice. Now Piper Murphy. Murphy is going to take it wide. Piper Murphy cuts inside the defender. Centering attempt shoveled on net. And a big save made as Sienna Bay just didn't get a whole lot on it. And Ryan Kelly able to make the save. Still tied up at 1 with 4:33 to go here in period number 2. Face off to the right of Ryan Kelly. That'll be Cause on the draw for the Wolverines. Between the circles, backhand attempt never gets down low. And then it's swept over to the near boards. It's going to be played by Wynn. Up ice, trying a self-pass there was Matilda Yacombe. Now Yacombe gets the loose change, carries it in along the near boards, surrounded by a pair of Wolverine defenders, but she's able to pull off the boards with it, but not before the Wolverines will throw it out to center. That's going to go all the way down for icing, I guess off the stick of Kuffel there. That was a slow developing icing, but icing nonetheless. So we'll have a offensive zone draw for the Vipers to the left of goalkeeper Marley Viet of the Wolverines. Yacombe will take the draw for the Vipers. And it looks like Julia Leshik for the Wolverines. Leshik gains possession, tries to push it forward, and then she's able to bring it out to the neutral zone. Pass attempt there, trying to get it over to Avery Metler. Metler playing along the far boards. Metler. And now Leshik. Puck goes towards the net, swept around by Kelly. Vipers trying to get it out, and they'll get it out to the neutral zone. And backtracking on the play is Howard for the Wolverines. And she gets her pass back, and it's picked up by Bacon, Audrey Bacon. Wolverines have possession. Bacon and Gurgle. Bacon able to take the puck inside the zone. Centers it between the circles. Players whacking at it. And now that puck still in play and eventually taken by the Vipers. Boy, that looked dangerous for the Vipers. Now Bacon keeps it in once more. That's it, yeah. Shot on net, save made by Ryan Kelly. So good response here from the Wolverines. As that puck goes down low, it's going to be played there by McCoy Gurgle. Gurgle spins, tries to go the other way with it, and gets it up along the near boards. Sweep check unsuccessful there by the Wolverines. And now here's Yacombe. Yacombe had the puck knocked off her stick. She was a little frustrated there, as I think Haas might have swept that off the stick. And a Vipers player losing the stick there. That's Bryn Hinchton. He's able to pick it back up along those far boards. Wolverines stuck in their zone, just under 2 minutes remaining. Vipers trying to get the go-ahead goal here. And now between the circles, stolen away. That's Hinchton, throws it on net. And a save made by Marley Viet. She'll hold on with 1:44 to go in period 2. We're all tied at 1. The faceoff will be to her right. And let's see who's going to be in the dot. Looks like it'll be Hassenberg for the Vipers. going up against Piper Murphy. Puck goes out to the neutral zone. Carpenter throws it back in for the Vipers. Well, it's going to be thrown back out by Emabel Zhang. Schultz tries to get it up ice, but it's taken away. Here's Piper Murphy. Backhander. Save made. Ryan Kelly. Oh, and then thrown right in front of Kelly. Goes over to the far boards. Dumped down low. Changing directions there is Ingrid Wright. Centering attempt between the circles picked off by Schultz, and she'll throw it out to the neutral zone with 1:03 remaining. And change of direction there, going down. Thrown on net, and the save made by Viet. Viet holds on. So we'll have a offensive zone draw for the Vipers again. And it's Piper Murphy against Hassenberg once more to the right of Marley Viet. Draw won by the Vipers. Morgan Fox tried to dump it down low, stolen away by Piper Murphy. It's a 1-on-2, however, and the Vipers are able to get it out the center. Oh, a missed pass there from Powers. That's taken by Hingeton, playing it along the far boards. Wolverines gain possession, trying to get it out the center. Vipers trying to keep it in, but it does leak out the center where Hassenberg plays it. Now Fox up ice. Into the Wolverine zone with 16 seconds remaining. Here's Fox. Fox connects with Simon. Simon dumps it down low. 7 seconds remaining. Puck taken there by Zhang. And time winds down in period number 2. Good period there. Only one goal scored, however. That coming off the stick of Hassenberg. Julia Hassenberg got the equalizer for the Vipers with 7:07 remaining in the second period. So we go into period number 3. All tied up at 1-1. NIHL players and goalies. NIHL's Best Flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among players and fans. Ask your team manager how to get your team involved. One player represents their team in the contest. This year there will be a Squirt Pee-wee Bantam and College Junior Prep winner. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Team managers have from now until January 18th to submit their entries. Prizes this season are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, and Tricoci University. Be sure to give your team a chance to win NIHL's Best Flow 2025. All right. So we're down to one more period. 12 minutes remaining in this matchup of the second and third place teams. Those of you keeping score in NFL playoffs, the Eagles lead the Packers 19-10 with 3:14 to go in that game. All right, so the Vipers huddle broken up. They're back out on the ice, taking their positions. They'll be back to going right to left here in the third period. Wolverines back to their spot, going left to right. Marley Viet in her net to our left, and Ryan Kelly to the net to our right for the Vipers. For the Vipers on the ice, they have Yacombe, Wynn, and Simon on the wing. And for the Wolverines, it'll be Cause, Cuffle, and I believe that's Welty on the left wing. Wolverines take possession of the draw. Stapleton circles in her own zone. Cross ice pass. A little soft, but Wolverines able to gain possession. Vipers pressuring, however, and keeping that puck inside the zone. Eventually does come out. Yacombe will have to wait till the team's on sides, and she throws it down low. Oh, right out front, shot, score! A giveaway right out front, and Taylor Simon was there to tuck it in the net. And just like that, the Vipers take a 2-1 lead with 11:30 to go here in the third, so just 30 seconds in. The Vipers get the go-ahead goal. Yeah, we were mentioning Wolverines were trying to get that puck outside the zone, but the Vipers were putting on good pressure, and that led to the puck coming out front. Simon had a wide open net and tucked it past Marley Viet for the go-ahead goal. Still plenty of time, however. 11:23 remaining in the third period. Play in the near corner. Now it goes up high, dumped down by Wright, and then ejected out to the neutral zone where Yacombe will play it for the Vipers. Stops and looks to carry it over the blue line. Here's Yacombe. Matilda Yacombe had the puck roll off her stick. Puck goes over to the near boards. Yacombe battling to get it back. And she pulls it away, throws it down low, but the puck picked off by the Wolverines. That was Evelyn Howard playing it. Back out to the neutral zone and Yacombe. Yacombe going wide. Yacombe flips it on net. Save made by Viet, and Viet will have to hold on because Taylor Simon was right there on the doorstep looking for back-to-back goals to put her team up by 2. So Viet had to hold on for the face-off. It'll be a face-off to her left inside the Wolverine zone with 10:28 remaining in period 3. Thanks for tuning in to the NIHL Game of the Week, our third game this weekend. We had one Friday night, one Saturday night, and one Sunday night. So 3 games on the NIHL Game of the Week, and we'll have 5 games tomorrow as we have the boys all-star games coming up, youth boys. We'll talk about that towards the end of the broadcast. We'll mention the times for that, so stay tuned. Coming to you from the Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills. Now to the neutral zone. Morgan Fox will take it for the Vipers. Her pass to get it outside the zone was stolen and then kept in by the Wolverines. Oh, tried to get the puck to her from skate to stick was Lynn Hanaishi, but unable to make that conversion, and then the Vipers throw it out to the neutral zone. Cross ice pass. And now pushing it up to Hanaishi. Now Murphy, Piper Murphy fires, and that one deflected, might have gone off of Fox and rolls all the way over to the far boards. Dug out. Missing connection with Sienna Bay. And then dumped into the zone by Tomey, Olivia Tomey. And now Tomey will play it along the near boards. She'll dump it down low. It'll go behind the Wolverines' net. Tomey still battling there. She's going to throw it up to the near point. And then it's brought out to center. Piper Murphy. Murphy inside the zone, battling. Good back check there by Matilda Yacombe. Yacombe able to gain possession, so good work defensively by Yacombe, but pulled back by the Wolverines. Flip down low and knocked out to center. Good swing of the stick there by number 8. That's Aubrey Zajac. Oh, and then the puck rolls on to Ryan Kelly, and Kelly had to hold on for the faceoff. So an offensive zone draw for the Wolverines. That's welcomed as they trail now. 2-1 with 8:04 remaining in the third period. Face off to the right. of Kelly. Far point. Push shot towards the net was denied by the Vipers, and then they get it out to center. Kuffel tries to gather it back for the Wolverines. Taken by Sajak. Cross ice pass in the middle, stolen by Matilda Yacombe. She's been all over the ice, number 10 in white. Yacombe now, far corner, flips it through the crease, goes over to the near boards. Here's Kuffel. Kuffel bringing it up ice. She's going to take it wide. Kuffel eludes a defender. Stick handles. Backhands on net. Save made, Ryan Kelly. Kelly is able to sweep that one away on a nice rush by Kuffel. And now Yacombe breaking in all alone. Shooting score. She goes top shelf. Matilda Yacombe gets the second goal of the third period for the Vipers, and they take that 3-1 lead with 7:12 remaining here in period number 3. What a goal there by Yacombe. So a 2-goal lead now for the Vipers with just over 7 minutes remaining. Boy, on one end you had that rush. Here's Murphy, Piper Murphy. Shot on net saved. That rush by Charlotte Kuffel. She was able to put it on net, and Ryan Kelly made a nice save, and then the Vipers immediately turned it around, and Matilda Yacombe went from center ice, went wide, and then went high on Marley Viet to give her team a 2-goal lead, 3-1 Vipers. And that puck thrown in offsides by Stapleton. So we'll have a neutral zone draw at center ice. I'm going to say that was an intentional offsides. Here's Morgan Fox inside her own zone. She's going to take it behind the net. Fox will go over to the near boards. And it's going to be brought outside the zone by Hassenberg. Hassenberg deflected out to center. Piper Murphy one-on-one against Morgan Fox. Murphy, backhand save made, Ryan Kelly. Wow, and she holds on. Ryan Kelly coming up big here. 2 big saves in the last minute or so. First one on Kuffel, that one on Murphy on a backhander. And then covering up the rebound will be a face-off to her right. 3-1 Vipers with 6:29 remaining. Now the referee's having a conversation. I don't think the centers find it amusing. Trying to get something clarified here. I don't think anything's going to result in a penalty or anything, but he had a conversation about something that took place. Kept in the zone by Zhang. Now Stapleton far point, flips it on net, save made. Puck is loose, who's going to get it? Piper Murphy. Murphy, shot save, blocker save made by Kelly. Another big save by Kelly. Wolverines getting some cracks at it here. And now here go the Vipers up the ice. They're going to take it the other way. That puck is dumped down low, played by Fox. Over in the near corner, comes out between the circles and thrown down low. And then Viet had to make the save as Bryn Hinchton had sort of directed it towards the net, and it deflected onto Marley Viet, and she had to cover up with the Vipers flying around in the zone. You know, it actually wasn't. Go over to the face-off to the right of Marley Viet inside Vipers or Wolverines territory. Oh, Yacombe had won the draw and tried to get a shot off, but the puck was swept off her stick. Now battle on the far boards. Vipers look to keep it inside the zone. Time is on their side here. 5:24 to go in the game. 2-goal lead for the Vipers. Wright gathers it up at center, but the Wolverines gain possession. Now pass between the circles. Kuffel had it, lost it. And now along the near boards. Hanaishi centered it. Save made again by Ryan Kelly. Another big save by Kelly. And another save. That one thrown on the side of the net. Now it goes behind. Boy, Kelly, after that first period goal, she's shut the door on the Wolverines. Big reason why the Vipers are up in this game instead of tied or trailing. Haas keeps it in at the near point, throws it down low. It's going to have to be played by McCoy Gurgle. Now Gurgle looking for a lane, has to change direction. Tried to throw it up ice, but it was deflected. I think Kuffel got in front of that one. Gets it over to Gianna Hafferkamp. Hafferkamp gets it out the center. Here's Yacombe. Yacombe getting double teamed. Still battling for the puck, however. We're under 4 minutes to play in the game. Yacombe centers. Tried to get it to win. Hafferkamp backhands it, but it goes wide of the net. Oh, and then it comes back on to Viet, and Viet has to cover up for the faceoff. So after a few chances to our right for the Wolverines, the Vipers get a couple cracks at it to our left, trying to extend their lead. They're up 3-1 with 3:47 remaining. Faceoff will be Piper Murphy for the Wolverines against Simon and the Vipers. Murphy wins the draw. She's going to bring it out to center. She's got Morgan Fox in front of her. Let's see what she does. Nice poke check by Morgan Fox, and then it's thrown outside the zone by Aubrey Knutson. Here's Fox, back out to center once more. Simon playing it, but it's picked off the far boards by Sienna Bay. Tries to carry it in, gets it over to Amabel Zhang. Oh, and then a goal! Looks like Murphy cuts into that deficit. Piper Murphy gets the goal with 3:15 remaining, and now it's a 1-goal game as the Wolverines cut the deficit to 1. Don't go anywhere yet, folks. Well, you weren't going to go anywhere anyways, but the game has tightened up. Let the drama ensue. Here's Fox in her own zone for the Vipers. Throws it off the far boards, gets it up ice. Trying to make a connection there with Hingeton. Wolverines intercept. Up ice they go. Oh, Zhang with a nice stick handle. Tried to get it over to Murphy, dumped down low by Stapleton. Hits the side of the net where it's going to be played by Hassenberg. Kept in the zone, however, by Bay. Cross ice pass, Stapleton, near point, flip shot, glove save made, and then falling and holding on to the puck is Ryan Kelly for the faceoff. So good puck movement there by the Wolverines. So Kelly holds on for the faceoff. To her left, Cause on the draw for the Wolverines against Hassenberg. Hassenberg wins the draw. Now play behind the net. Up along the near boards. Hanaishi has it. Throws it between the circles. Where is it? Spin around, flip towards the net, never gets through. Backhand attempt never gets through, and it's kicked up ice. Hanaishi gathers it, cross ice pass to the far point, dumped down low by Evelyn Howard, and then the Vipers eventually get it out to center. We're down to a minute 52 remaining in the game. So we're going to be on goalie watch to our left here. See if and when the Wolverines pull goaltender Marley Viet. Inside the zone, there's a race for the puck. Getting there first will be Mettler. Throwing it over to the near boards. Hanaishi battling Yacombe. Yacombe comes out with it, but Haas tries to keep it in. It squirts out to the neutral zone. Here's Haas. Cross-ice pass finding Mettler. Mettler had the puck knocked off her stick by Ingrid Wright. And now Hanaishi will grab it up for the Wolverines. Check that. That is Howard. Yacombe gets it out to center. It's going to be played down by Ainsley Haas. Haas battling below the goal line. Centering attempt. That goes to a Wolverines player. And then kept in by the Vipers momentarily. Simon gets it back. Throws it. Sticked aside by Viet. We're under a minute to play, 40 seconds. This is exactly what the Vipers want. They want to keep that puck inside the Wolverines zone. Simon tries to dump it down low. Wolverines got to get this puck up ice. That one's going to go all the way down. It might have to be played. And it just happens to be icing as it tips the side of the net. We're going to get a timeout called by the Wolverines with 25.7 seconds remaining. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Vipers, however. So the play will be down to our left. They won't be able to pull their goaltender until they get that puck up ice, if they get that puck up ice. So Wolverines team drawing up the play to try and, number one, you got to win the draw, and you got to quickly get that puck up ice. And let's see if they're able to do so. Conversely, for the Vipers, win the draw, get it to the point, and then have your team dump it down low, kill some time to our left, and let the clock run out. But for the Wolverines to get it down into the offensive zone, obviously that's possible, and then allow enough time to get goaltender Marley Viet off the ice for the sixth attacker. So you got nothing to lose here. Good game, though. A lot of play back and forth. You had 3 unanswered goals by the home Vipers before Piper Murphy answered for the Wolverines to cut it back to a 1-goal deficit. All right, so the Wolverines huddle about to be over. They'll head to their spots to our left. And once again, we got to mention the job that Ryan Kelly has done to our right, especially in this third period. Several big saves. She's let in 2, but she's saved a truckload. This could be a different story in this game. The Vipers could be tied or trailing, if not for the work of Ryan Kelly. All right, face off to the left of Viet. It'll be Yacombe on the draw for the Vipers against Murphy, I believe. Actually, that was Hassenberg on the draw for the Vipers. Now the play still inside Wolverines territory. Now out to center, 13 seconds remaining. Viet can't leave her net. It's dumped down low. That's going to be icing. So not what the Vipers wanted there, as Fox had iced the puck. So now it's going to be an offensive zone draw. So now you clearly can send Viet to the bench, bring on the extra attacker. But same thing applies here. This faceoff is huge. It'll be Piper Murphy against Hassenberg in the circle. And it looks like the Vipers want to call their timeout. Actually, I don't know what Hassenberg went over to the bench. The rest of the team was like standing there, but Hassenberg recognized that her coach wanted to call timeout. So now the Vipers will draw up a defensive strategy to try and win this draw. Likewise, the Wolverines looking to do the same. So 3-2 Vipers with 7.6 seconds remaining with the face-off to the right of goaltender Ryan Kelly. Let's talk about those next games while we have this timeout. I hope you enjoyed the holiday break. The 24-25 season's in the home stretch now. All teams in the league are now battling to qualify for the end-of-season NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website, the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Our next games will be tomorrow night. We'll be bringing you the 5 Youth All-Star Games live from the Glacier Ice Arena. Squirt Premier Select, Pee Wee Premier Select, Bantam Premier Select, and then College Junior Prep 16U and College Junior Prep 18U. Tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. If your team manager is interested in arranging a NIHL Game of the Week broadcast, ask them to contact Stream Sports Midwest at gmail.com. Stream Sports Midwest at gmail.com. All right, here we go. Face off to the right of Ryan Kelly. Hassenberg, and it's Kuffel on the draw for the Wolverines, not Murphy. Well, Murphy is out there. Puck is loose, goes over to the far corner. 4 seconds remaining. Pinning it up against the far boards there is Gurgle and Hassenberg, and the Vipers hang on as the Wolverines never get a shot off. Good defensive work by Gurgle and Hassenberg to keep that puck wedged up along the far corner there, and the Vipers hold on for the 3-2 victory over the Wolverines here at the IcePlex in Pleasant Prairie. So an exciting game. The Wolverines got on the board first. Hannah Stapleton with a goal with 5:39 remaining in the first period. In the second period, Julia Hassenberg answered back with 7:07 to go in the second period to tie it at 1. And then 2 goals in the third period by the Vipers proved to be the difference. First one coming from Taylor Simon at 11:30, followed by Matilda Yacombe at 7:12. Piper Murphy got a late goal for the Wolverines at 3:15 to cut the deficit to 3-2, but that was as close as the Wolverines would get as the Vipers hold on for the 3-2 victory. So that'll do it here from the IcePlex in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Again, make sure you join us tomorrow on Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. The Youth Hockey All-Star Games for Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam Premier Select Leagues, and the 16U and 18U College Junior Prep. So that's tomorrow night from the Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills, Illinois. For my cameraman, Curtis Willowite, this is Eric Willowite saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow from Vernon Hills.